Hello, how's it going?
Hello. Hello, Will. Nice to see you again.
You as well. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Um, how have you been since the last class? It's been a couple of days, I think.
Last class,
Or
last
our last
class.
class together.
Well, couple days ago. Couple days ago, yeah.
Yeah. And what have you done since last class?
What have I done since last class? Well, I don't think I have a significant improvement. Yes, because I think the English learning is a long and tough processions for me. Yeah, process. I mean, yeah.
It's not easy to learn a language in 4 days, but that's what about outside of class? What new things are happening in life?
Um, yes, I have been to a party with my friend, and I'm so glad. There was a very big name stars, and we invited them him into our city, and they came here. It was great. It was great. Yeah.
Very cool. I wish I had some famous people in my life. And then Saku, can you hear me?
Yes, hi Will.
Asuka, is this your first Verbling class, or have you done this before?
Yes, it's the first the class.
Okay, so first class with me, but you have used Verbling before, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Very cool. So you know the rules. And Jean Bernard, welcome again.
Yes,
It's good to see you. How is everything going? How is
yes.
life? What is new?
Oh, I'm very, very well. And how about you?
I'm good. I went to a festival a couple of days ago, so
Festival, a cup of... Oh,
yeah. So
oh,
I'm recharged and ready to teach some English.
okay.
All right. So I believe you guys have played this before. Can someone? No, I'm not burning it. Can someone tell me how we play? Would you rather? Robert and Luo, I think you have been in this class before, correct? A Would you rather class, but with me.
Um, yeah. Um, I had another class, but not Would You Rather class with you. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jean Bernard, did you play? Have you ever played Would You Rather with me?
I think it's my first class with you. I think. Uh,
Okay.
ouais. Yes, yes. I think it's my first class with you because I saw your presentation before coming in your class, and I read that you live in Spain.
Correct.
Correct?
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yeah. I live in Spain now.
Uh, Maybe in Barcelona?
Uh huh. Very good.
Okay. Well,
Okay. So.
eh, and I live in front in Bordeaux, and actually I in my countryside to close the Pyrenees Mountains. Pyrenees Mountains.
Yeah. I
And,
lived in Andorra before very well,
and,
so I
and
know the Pyrenees.
do you know the Pyrenees?
Do you know where Andorra is?
Andorra. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Uh, from my house, Andorra is about 100 kilometers.
Oh wow! So
Ouais.
you were very close.
It's very close. Yes, yes,
Yeah, I lived in Andorre-la-Vieille for
yes.
6 months.
Andorre la Vieille.
Very cool. Okay, so today's class is focused on you guys. My main goal is to have you speak as much English as possible in the next 52 minutes. And to do that, we're going to play, I say, a game called Would You Rather. So with Would You Rather, let me share my screen with you very quickly. We choose between two different options. And 1 second. Just need to change so I can share my screen with you. Can everyone hear me? I'm having.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so my screen is not. I don't know what's happening with my screen, but as long as you can hear me. So with
I
Would
can
You
hear you
Rather.
properly.
Okay, you can hear me. Good. So with Would You Rather, we are choosing between two options. So for example, if I say, would you rather eat chocolate or vanilla? And give me a sample answer. Can someone give me an example of an answer for that question? How do you answer that question?
I'd rather to. Yeah, to choose chocolate. Chocolate.
Chocolate. I completely agree with you. I think chocolate is delicious and the best thing in the world. And Saku and John Bernard, what do you think?
I think I'd rather taste chocolate because it's a delicious dessert or candies.
Yeah. Again, no argument for me. Saku?
Hey, yes, I would rather to eat chocolate because I think it's suitable for me, and I think it's so delicious.
Yeah, chocolate is delicious. And excuse me 1 second, guy. There's something I want to share my screen, and there's something happening. So I'm going to exit the call, and then I'll return in a couple seconds.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hello, Ken.
Yes, hello. How are you?
I'm great. I've heard you the fan
Mhm.
of the Beatles.
Oh, yes.
And yeah. And what's your favorite band nowadays?
A lot. Recently, yesterday I listened to Led Zeppelin. That's a kind of classic rock melody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Okay. Hmm. That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Current band. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Current band. I like Black and Peas. Not forgotten about that anyway.
Well, Black and Peas. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. Yeah.
I see. Mhm. Okay.
How about you? Do you have a favorite? What band do you favor?
Yeah. I like Beatles too, and Bowie. But my favorite band was Sweet, Sweet from London. But not nowadays. I like Coldplay for many years. A couple of years. That's me. That's it.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
Suede. I know the band
Suede.
called.
Suede.
It's a 70s band, right? No?
70s?
That was like,
No, 90s, 90s.
okay,
Suede.
different Suede. Okay. Wow.
London Suede, they call them
Suede.
as.
Okay. Different spelling.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
see.
No problem.
So yeah, I wanted to know the meaning of the lyrics. That's one of the motivation of learning English.
Yeah, me too. So
Mhm.
I just wrote message to one of my teacher, and I said to her, could you please in your class to explain some lyrics from some well-known bands, yeah,
Right.
because those lyrics are very hard to understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
slangs or irregular
Yeah.
grammar. Yeah. It's very difficult to
Mhm.
understand. Yes.
Yeah. Hmm. How
Wow.
about well?
Wow.
Well,
Oh,
well,
so
yeah.
he's suffering the connection.
I think so.
We have a problem with our teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
a connection problem.
Mm.
Connection problem.
Yeah.
Can you hear him? Can you hear
Yes.
him?
Yeah,
Yes, I can
hear
hear you.
other students very well. Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. You know, my French name is Jean-Paul. Jean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul is it's me. Yeah. When I in the French school. No, not French school. To French language learning school. The teacher assigned me a name in
Okay.
French was Jean-Paul.
Where country are you from? Jean-Paul?
I'm from China. China.
I'm from China. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you speak French?
Some of them. Je m'appelle Jean-Paul.
Je m'appelle Jean-Paul et je m'appelle
Yeah.
Jean-Bernard et je m'appelle Jean-Bernard.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
Avec plaisir. Avec plaisir.
Sorry about that. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I don't want to interrupt. Jean-Bernard can do a French lesson if everyone wants as well. I think that's a good experience. But all right, I'm having a trouble sharing my screen with you, so I'll just use the VerbLink text box. So when we say, "Would you rather?" we say, "I would rather," and then I'm going to put two choices, A and B, and you tell me what is correct. So choice A. Sorry, I misspelled vanilla in A.
B. The right answer is B.
Does everyone agree?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, so when we say I would rather do something, we do not use to. We call that the bare infinitive. It's the infinitive without to. So I would rather eat, I would rather play, but you never say I would rather to do something.
Mhm.
Now, can someone think of a synonym for I would rather? What is another way of saying that?
I would rather singing than dancing.
Okay, and for a synonym for the phrase I would rather.
I would prefer.
Ah, yes, there you go. I prefer, or I would prefer. If you want to say, I prefer
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give you two options, and I want you to tell me what is correct.
Yeah. I prefer eating chocolate. Um, in my opinion, the two sentences are correct.
Does everyone else agree?
I agree.
Yeah. So we can say I prefer eating or I prefer to eat.
Mm.
Can you say, is this one correct? I would rather eating chocolate.
I would rather eating chocolate. It's wrong.
Does everyone agree?
I have no idea.
Okay, so Jean Bernard is correct. We never say I would rather eating chocolate. It's either I would rather
Eat chocolate.
I would rather eat. I prefer to eat.
Or I prefer eating or to eat.
So that is the important. That's the little grammar piece of the lesson. Other than that, let's just have some fun. So I want everyone right now just to think of two questions. So I'll give some first example questions, but I want everyone in class to think of two questions you can ask. So, for example, I say, would you rather, would you rather, we did chocolate or ghost, would you rather have, let's see, the rest of your life, would you rather have a clown face, so have your face painted like a clown, or have clown clothes?
It's a funny question.
Yeah, this is not the most serious.
He's not very serious.
Alright, Jean Bernard, you got it. You get to answer first.
I think I choose the second option because I would like to have a clown face.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
What?
Why? Pourquoi?
Having clown faces um, um, in my opinion, will be difficult in my life. In fact, I prefer my face.
Okay. You have a good face. Jean Bernard is an attractive man.
In my opinion, my face is rather lovely face. I don't want a clown face.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Aka,
Mhm.
what about you?
I would rather wear a clown cloth because
Why?
face is very important. Many people see the face, not the cloth at the beginning, actually. And in the winter time, I can cover up my clown cloth.
Okay, so you would wear things over the clown clothes. Yeah. Very, very, very clever. But you need to live in a cold area, so you can wear all of these
Do you
clothes.
wear? Do you wear?
Mhm.
Do you wear clown clothes all the day?
Yeah, it's better than, than the clown face all the day, all through the day. Yeah.
It's a tricky question, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very interesting. Let's see, Rafa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry for the delay.
No problem. Would you rather? Oh yeah, if you've heard the question, your turn to answer.
I think it's a difficult question because both of them are so funny and so difficult to deal with it. But I would rather have clown clothes for the rest of my life better than a clone face, because as I said before, it's more difficult on your face. The most difficult, I think, for me is to see me every day in a mirror, not the people that are looking at me, but seeing on myself with a clown face could be difficult to deal. That's
Yeah,
all.
we have a lot of attractive men in class that can't lose their face. Luo, what about you?
Red,
Yeah.
red now.
I would say if someone asked me to have to wear the clown clothes, I would wear clown face and I would have a clown. I would have wear the clown clothes and I would have a clown face. This is a set. I think I will have them all. If I don't have them all, I think it's just like like Rafa said, he would rather to have a clown clothes. But I think if he has a clown clothes, it also can represent him. So it's not just a matter of the face or clothes. It's all the matter of the what you want to be. Okay.
Would anyone want to be a clown? Could anyone see that as a possible career for themselves?
No, no, absolutely no.
Okay, one no.
Perhaps to be a clown is difficult to manage, but have a kind of clown expression and clown lifestyle. Take the everyday life issues like a clown could be very helpful for everyone. It's little less harder to deal with the difficulties of every day if you have a clown side over the things, in my opinion.
Does anyone agree with that? Disagree with that?
Yeah, that's true, but I think it's just for some, very wise people and can do that. I'm not those guys.
You say very wise or very white?
Wise.
Okay. And let's see. Did anyone else? I think Aka, could you be a clown?
Oh no. I want to be a kind of ordinary people in a crowd. In a crowd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'll give you one more question, and then I want to hear everyone else's questions. So let's say, would you rather have a pet tiger or a pet elephant? And Aka, let me hear you first as well.
Okay. I would keep elephant as my pet because tiger is elephant is big, so it's dangerous. But maybe tiger is very difficult to deal with. Maybe if they attack human or often attack humans, or so it's scary. So if I choose, I would keep an elephant, a small baby elephant, preferable. Yeah, not a big one.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone agree, disagree with that?
I'm agree with him.
So we have 2 elephants in the class. Are there any tigers?
Tigers.
Well, Rafa, I know there has to be 1 tiger there.
But I couldn't get what your question about, because could you repeat the question? Or
Yes. Would you rather have a pet tiger or a pet elephant?
For me, it's more interesting to have a pet elephant because it includes a big home that you can live with your pet in that bigger houses. That for me is more interesting to have this kind of house. And also for talk with the elephant, tiger is so amazing, and I'll be scared about the tiger. I would rather have a pet elephant.
All right. Fair enough. Well,
I would rather have a tiger as my pet, because tiger is smaller than elephant, and I have the space to feed it. And tiger, yeah, tiger. I think someday I can bring my tiger to the woods to play golf. Yeah, tiger, yeah.
What would you do in the woods? How would your tiger help you play golf in the woods?
Yeah. That's great, I think. Yeah, play golf with my tiger in woods. Yeah.
Very nice. All right. Your guys' turn. I want someone to ask a question. So you can pick someone to ask, or you can just ask it to the group in general.
Would you rather be? Sorry, you first.
Sorry.
Would you rather be Spider-Man or a Superman?
Age-old question.
If I must choose one, I think I would like to be Spider-Man because it's a friendly man who encourage people to do good things, to save people in difficulties, with difficulties. In fact, Spider-Man, it was a legend when I was a kid, and I love a lot Spider-Man. Certainly, because it was my favorite hero when I was kid.
Nice. I like the answer from childhood. That's cool. What does everyone else think?
Well, I like to be Superman because when I was young, the first American hero was Superman and came into my mind. And if I am Superman, I don't have to have those you know nets from the Spider-Man. I can just fly
The
into the
webs.
sky.
He shoots webs out of his chest. Yeah.
Webs,
Sorry,
yeah,
it's
webs.
very, very small thing. Sorry.
Yeah, that's freely. So I'm a Superman, so I'm a freely. So I'd like to be a Superman.
Why not?
What? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
In my opinion, Spider-Man is my favorite because he climbs over the tallest building in New York City, and so on.
Yeah, but there was no any actors as handsome as actors in the first generation of Superman. And
Yeah.
his name was Christopher. What? Christopher? He's really handsome.
Okay.
Christopher Reeve. Yeah.
He's very handsome. Okay.
He's another person that would choose clown clothes.
It's a bit difficult to see the face of Spider-Man because he always wear a mask. A mask, I think, a mask.
Yeah, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that if you were a superhero, for everyone again, if you were a superhero, would you want to be famous, or would you prefer if nobody knew who you were? Like, do you want to be Spider-Man or? Yeah, I guess that's a Spider-Man Superman thing.
I would rather be unknown, because if you are very popular, you have a lot of problems with your privacy, and you couldn't go on the street alone or with someone because everybody could take a picture of you. I would rather be an unknown kind of superhero. Nobody knows anything about him. Popularity is so dangerous for everything. It's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What does everyone else think of that? Do we agree?
That's true. That's true.
It's true, but actually, you can see Spider-Man in the shop around the world. Last month, I was in Barcelona. I saw him in many shops. And the last July, when I was in New York City, the same thing. I saw Spider-Man in different shops, and even I visited marvelous shops with different heroes like Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Sorry, I don't remember the different names.
That's okay. It's good that you can have those two at least. It's difficult to know foreign superhero names.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, continue.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, did anyone not answer?
Yeah, I would prefer the Superman because he can fly, but Spider-Man cannot fly. So without high buildings, skyscrapers, and high trees, he cannot move so quickly. And just wear the mount, I can be a Superman. Probably, I don't know. But Spider-Man have to wear a mask, or it takes more time to be a Spider-Man. So I want to be a Superman.
Who do you guys think has more difficult laundry, Spider-Man or Superman?
Spider-Man, I think, is so difficult to deal with the so dirty things in your hands. I don't know, the net, and it could be difficult to be inside everything with your net on your hand. Could be difficult to deal. Dirty things, dirty issue.
Well, that for the Spider-Man, do you know? Does he have, like in the movie, the net comes out of his body, and sometimes he has a little machine that creates the net for him. What do you think of a Spider-Man?
I would rather have the net on my back than in my hand. I think it's better.
Yeah, I think it's more convenient. You don't have to keep buying new web for your superhero costume. Very cool. All right, question.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would you rather spend your holidays or vacation in mountain region or at the seaside?
And August is the time to ask that question, I think. A lot of vacation now.
If I may, I would rather go to a sea place, but this year I found a very interesting place in Italy called Portofino. Has both of them, mountain and sea view, sea beach. Is one of the most interesting and beautiful places I ever have been there. I ever been there. And if you could have both of them, mountains and sea, could be perfect for me. That's my point.
Okay. I'm not sure to understand the right region of Italy. Could you repeat, please?
The place I recommend you deeply is Portofino. It's in Rapallo. It's near France. It's 35 kilometers from Genova.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
Yes. Okay.
This area is so interesting because
not too far from Monte Carlo.
Yeah, very near to Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
It's a very nice place with a lot of trees, with sea views so nice, better than in Nisa or other places in that area. Nisa
Yeah.
also is so beautiful, but there are more trees in this area. It's Portofino near Howell is asking. Is in Italy, in the north of Italy, in Geneva, very near, very close to Genova.
Yes,
Geneva.
I know this region, and I totally agree with your presentation. I share your presentation.
All right. What else? Who else hasn't answered?
I prefer to go to the bayside or seaside. I don't know why, but since I was a child, I like see the ocean. I like seeing the ocean and swimming. I like swimming, and I want to do a scuba diving or snorkeling there. So probably maybe because I was born the city close to the ocean. So kind of I'm a sea person, not the mountain. So I don't know so much about the mountains. So I prefer to go to the sea or the beach.
Interesting. And did anyone else not answer?
Yeah, I prefer to go to beachside and all the wild places. I prefer to go to wild places to experience different, environment, atmosphere. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Another question from you guys. I like this. I think you guys are doing very well here. If no one has one, I can ask another question. All right. I don't know why. I'm interested in clowns today. So, would you rather? Oh, wait, sorry. Did you have a question, Shogun, now?
Oh no.
Okay.
I have a question, if I may.
Absolutely. Go.
Would you rather be a blue-collar worker or what is the other? Or white-collar worker? I think this is a difference between two kinds of works, no? Blue-collar and white-collar. What would you rather be?
I would rather be white collar workers because if I have enough ability to support me as a white collar workers, I could have a more creativity and could do more things, and I don't have to do something to like manual labor. I forgot that word. So that means if you have enough ability, enough ability of the being a white collar one, I'd rather to be, But if I don't have, I'm uneducated. Yes, I would rather, or I just can be a blue color. Yeah.
I can't. How about you? I see. It's not an interesting question, but we are trying to talk in English as much as we can.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Yeah, I prefer to be a white collar worker because manual labor is sometimes very hard, physically hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so maybe I cannot find.
Mhm.
Yeah, so and maybe in white collar, some white collar jobs are very creative. So yeah, if I got such position, it would be wonderful. That's why I work. I would work. I would rather work as a white collar. How about you, as a rapper or a general? You-
In our answers can answer your question.
Yes. Perfect.
No,
More
yeah, no,
questions?
Okay.
I didn't answer it.
Oh yeah, I have a question for you guys. Okay, I just came into my mind. Um, if you have a loyal neighbor and they have probably a loud party whole night, would you rather to join them or stay at home and fall asleep with angry, with annoying, or with angry?
I would rather go with them because if there are a party in my house, I getting envy with that party. I would like to go with them better than stay alone in hungry in a bad mood, complaining, and I would rather be with them.
Oh, that sounds good. But what if you don't have you are unavailable in next day?
Could you repeat because I couldn't get it.
Well. What if you unavailable, I don't know, in next day? You you know you have work in next day, but you mentioned you like to join with them, but you have to work next day. You
Ah,
have to get a sleep.
yeah. If I could have a party, it's more important for me than go to work the next day because I would rather be on the party. Later I'll go to work as much as I can, but a little tired and also probably a little tipsy. But that's the point. I would rather enjoy than work. I'm kidding.
That's cool. That's cool. How about Ken?
Mhm. Yeah, and if I am tired, maybe I would stay home and I would net surf or chat on Skype or something to for changing my mood, and I sleep if I have to work tomorrow. Yeah, so
Oh,
is
that's
that your
great.
yeah?
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
Microphone check. Everyone hear me?
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that. What did I miss? I missed the whole debate. Can someone give me a summary? Did we change topic?
We have been
I think
sorry. We have been talking
no.
about what you would rather be on vacations and on blue collar or at war or in a party, different things.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, sorry about that. All right. I had one about clowns again. Be barefoot or wear clown shoes for the rest of your life.
Well, I think your questions it seems to me a little bit, metaphorically for something, right?
Talk to me about that. How the metaphor?
How to metaphor? Um, how to metaphor? Because as far as no. Because I was thinking of if I wearing a clown shoes, it means I compromise with some of things in my life. So I had compromised. Is that true? Hello,
No.
hello. Well,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you now.
Interesting. My internet stopped and came again. Sorry, I'm in the process, right? I'll have a new internet next week, so this won't be a problem. Yeah, you were explaining it's a metaphor or something, yes?
No, yes, I think if I you said I wearing clown shoes, it means for me it means I had compromised for something. I had to,
Okay, interesting. Does everyone agree with that?
Yeah, if I have to choose, I would choose barefoot because I'm very familiar with it. The Japanese spending get off, put off the shoes inside the house. So now I'm barefoot, and it's very comfortable. So actually,
Yeah.
shoes. Sometimes if I return to home, definitely I want to put off the shoes, even in America. Actually, I I walk around barefoot in the dormitory room in America, so maybe I'm very familiar with barefoot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's okay for me.
Very cool. All right, someone else, give us another question. I just said that to return to the class.
well, is clown shoes means literally clown shoes or
The
another
shoes that a
meaning?
clown wears. No. They're the shoes that clowns wear. They're large. They have a lot of colors.
Okay. Well, that's a misunderstanding.
Does anyone else have another question for us?
Would you rather eat fruits or sweets after dinner as a dessert?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I would rather eat sweet after dinner because I always eat fruits before lunch or dinner.
I see. Mhm.
In fact, it's a habit, maybe a good habit, or sometimes a bad habit. But, for my health, eating fruit before dinner or lunch is a bad habit. It's a good habit.
I see.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you think
Nice.
it's better to have the sweet things before or after the meal?
I would rather eat cheese. I would rather eat some cheese than sweet like ice cream, dessert, or cakes.
Cool. What about everyone else?
I prefer to eat fruit after the dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't like sweet so much actually, so I prefer to eat this kind of fruits. Not this season, peach, watermelon is very tasty. So I ate watermelon. I ate watermelon today after the
Mhm.
dinner.
Cool. Okay, so I'm so sorry about all those technical problems. Again, I'll have my internet fixed in like a day, and then we'll have perfect connections, and we'll talk the whole time. So that's it for today's class. Thank you
Okay.
guys for a fun and interesting Would You Rather, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. See
Thank you
you.
very much.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
everyone.